Brought to you by Penguin. The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. Read by Imogen Church. 3rd of September, 2017. Dear Mr. Wrexham, I know you don't know me, but please, 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 you have to help me. 3rd of September, 2017. HMP Charnworth. Dear Mr. Wrexham, you don't know me, but you may have seen coverage of my case in the newspapers. The reason I'm writing to you is to ask you please... 4th of September, 2017. HMP Charnworth. Dear Mr. Wrexham, I hope that's the right way to address you. I've never written to a barrister before. The first thing I have to say is that I know this is unconventional. I know I should have gone via my solicitor, but he's... 5th of September, 2017. Dear Mr. Wrexham, are you a father? An uncle? If so, let me appeal. Dear Mr. Wrexham, please help me. I didn't kill anyone. 7th of September, 2017. HMP Charnworth. Dear Mr. Wrexham, you have no idea how many times I've started this letter and screwed up the resulting mess. But I've realised there is no magic formula here. There is no way I can make you listen to my case. So, I'm just going to have to do my best to set things out. However long it takes, however much I mess this up, I'm just going to keep going and tell the truth. My name is... And here I stop, wanting to tear up the page again. Because if I tell you my name, you will know why I'm writing to you. My case has been all over the papers, my name in every headline, my agonised face staring out of every front page, and every single article insinuating my guilt in a way that falls only just short of contempt of court. If I tell you my name, I have a horrible feeling you might write me off as a lost cause and throw my letter away. I wouldn't entirely blame you, but please, before you do that, hear me out. I am a young woman, 27 years old, and as you'll have seen from the return address above, I am currently at the Scottish Women's Prison, HMP Charnworth. I've never received a letter from anyone in prison, so I don't know what they look like when they come through the door, but I imagine my current living arrangements were pretty obvious even before you opened the envelope. What you probably don't know is that I'm on remand. And what you cannot know is that I'm innocent. I know, they all say that. Every single person I've met here is innocent, according to them, anyway, but in my case, it's true. You may have guessed what's coming next. I'm writing to ask you to represent me as my solicitor advocate at my trial. I realise that this is unconventional, and not how defendants are supposed to approach advocates. I accidentally called you a barrister in an earlier draft of this letter. I know nothing about the law, and even less about the Scottish system. Everything I do know I have picked up from the women I'm in prison with, including your name. I have a solicitor already, Mr. Gates, and from what I understand, he is the person who should be appointing an advocate for the actual trial, but he is also the person who landed me here in the first place. I didn't choose him. The police picked him for me when I began to get scared and finally had the sense to shut up and refuse to answer questions until they found me a lawyer.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?